Welcome back. Today I will be showing us how to get the best out of Microsoft Bing. You need to visit the website on your Microsoft Edge, or you can use Google's Chrome to access Bing.com, Bing application by visiting Bing.com. Bing is an artificial intelligence for generative AI. AI is just a supercomputer language. What it does is help you to generate information from the internet rather than using the traditional search engines that you have to visit the website one after the other to extract information. But the best thing is that you can get a lot of information, but the best way to get the real information is how you construct your queries, your question. And the more information you have on your question, the better the result that you will get. Before we proceed, you will need a Microsoft email account, that is Outlook or Hotmail account, to access Microsoft Bing. And if you're looking at the page like this, on the right hand side here, you will see a list of questions that you have asked, your queries. We have three kind of conversation style that you can use: this creative, balanced, and precise. This creative sounds like fun kind of way, and then the precise just go straight to the point, whatever question you ask. And balance is in between. Like I've mentioned before, the best way to get the most out of Bing is how you construct your queries by giving more information and things like that. So I'm going to start a new query here. Let me just ask about quantum physics. Say I'm interested in knowing about quantum physics. I'll just say quantum physics here. If you press enter, it's going to go and generate information for you and then give it to you as you know. So the response are coming in. You can wait for this to come in. As you can see, this is not so much of information that I may need, because I just typed quantum physics and this is what's gotten from it. Now, it came up with an image here to illustrate, but we can ask the same question. You can ask the same question with more information, such that the system will be able to gather a better response for you. I'll start a new topic and ask the same question but in a different way. And I say, I kindly explain quantum physics using sports analogy. Yeah, I'm correct. Using sports analogy, I press enter. For the same question, we will see that it will be it will be tailored to exactly the kind of information that is relevant for understanding of what we are looking for. This kind of approach, we call it an analogy-based approach, such that you let the system use an example of something to explain another thing, which will give us a better understanding about the topic we're actually asking about. So I'll let it do its thing. I will Yeah, as we can see, we have a lot of information rather than just those few ones before now. Even this may not be enough. Another approach we can take is to start the conversation based on what we have started with this quantum physics. We can continue this conversation. That's a conversational style of in this query. Because what we have now is one of 30 queries, one of 30 conversations. I only asked quantum physics using sports analogy, and we see that here it has used analogy of a sport to explain what quantum physics is all about. You can continue this conversation. Actually, it's going to come up with the leading questions of how to continue this. Here I say, what is quantum entanglement? How does quantum physics relate to technology? Can you explain? Now, if I click on this, it's going to assume that is the next thing on my mind, but instead I can continue this conversation and say, can you generate an image in relation to this subject? This is another way that you can actually, get the best out of Microsoft Bing. So sure, it will try to create it. So it's going to create that image based on what we are, what we are discussing about. So what I'm trying to say is the best way to use Bing is to kind of try to communicate with the system because they are trained to actually handle, our queries. So this is what I came up with trying to explain quantum physics using sports analogy and using an image. And you say, can you generate a different image if I want to continue? And you will see that this conversation is now 2 of 30. That means we can talk for 30, conversations. Another approach that I use, let me start a new topic instead. Another approach that I use is to use a kind of role-based scenario where you let the system, let it be in a position. Say, for instance, I can say, assuming you are a manager, you can actually talk to this thing, assuming you're a manager of a new company. How would you introduce, or let me say, what innovations would you introduce to drive up sales and reduce costs of production? This is a kind of role play because you are letting the system take the role of a manager in a company. So it's going to come up with a response that is, tailored to exactly what you have asked. So these are some of the ways that we can, get the best out of artificial intelligence. If you want, you can go through all of these and then see how you can make changes. And then, so don't forget, you can have a conversation. You can do exactly just anything you want. Imagine if you're a programmer writing a program, there's a lot that you can do with this. It all depends on how best you are able to construct or how much information you are able to put into your query. So this, as we see, this will be different from using just the normal traditional search engines, which will just give us a few information and then a list of websites for us to explore ourselves. So please, if you have gained one or two things on this one, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're yet to subscribe, and then ask other questions if you need more pointers regarding this. Thank you for your time for now, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.